going forward, I am of the firm belief that we should involve the youth in our daily practices, especially at the assembly level, where decisions are made. Hi, everybody. My name is Honorable Appau Gyasi. I'm the Municipal Chief Executive, the Mayor for NuestraBarranquilla South, Koforidua, Eastern Region, Ghana. The Eastern Region is the third largest city in Ghana. It has a total population of about over 3 million people. But in my city, in Koforidua, NuestraBarranquilla South, we are approximately over 250,000 people. And the youth constitute majority of the people in the municipality. And so issues about youth previously, had not been taken seriously or had not been brought to the fore. But fortunately, when this current government, under the able leadership of His Excellency, the President of our Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, and his vice, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the youth became the center of a lot of the policies they brought. The government introduced a lot of youth programs. Having been given the opportunity to serve the good people of my municipality, I thought it was an opportunity for me to make a mark by involving the youth in my municipality. And so, about 2 years ago, let's say about 3 years to be precise, there was this group called the Youth Parliament. And the Youth Parliament was set up like the National Parliament, where you have a Speaker of the House with representatives from the various constituencies. And so it was mimic around that framework. And so the youth of Koforidua also formed that group. I inaugurated that. Unfortunately, it went defunct for a period of time. And just beginning of ending of last year, when Star Ghana, through Botnar Foundation, came to approach us, we decided to resuscitate all these various youth groups. And I can assure you, you have KofKro, this youth in Parliament, BBF, that's BBF. There are several youth groups. And for me, after we had spoken to them, attended various programs that they have initiated, and let me say this, my assembly took it upon itself to help them establish their various platforms and groups. And this has really helped them. Hitherto, before they could even get a place to meet, they would charge them for the place. But the assembly has always facilitated that, making it easier for them to come together to address issues of concern to the youth. And for me, what has even transformed the youth in Koforidua, to be specific, is that now that they have resuscitated the youth in Parliament, it has brought to the fore the fact that views from the youth can now be, discussed by themselves, and then they will put together a report and bring it to my desk. And so the interaction between the youth and my office have been enhanced. And I think that gradually the youth is finding their voices again. Botnar Foundation, with the youth initiative, is very commendable. I see it as more or less facilitating the development of youth and its activities. And for me, it must continue, in the sense that what the foundation is doing is to give a platform. But it is for us as indigents to know that even without Botnar Foundation or Star Ghana, we should still continue to push the agenda for the youth development in our municipalities. And so a lot of things have been learned. The youth will continue to sensitize them. Going forward, I am of the firm belief that we should involve the youth in our daily practices, especially at the assembly level, where decisions are made. Representatives of the youth must be part and parcel during the formative, years. At the initial stages, we should all be on the same table so that we can hear what is also on their mind. I believe when we all work together as a team, including reps of the youth, it helps us. And two, another thing we should do is also decentralize a meeting process. We should go to them where they are, be part of their programs, okay? So that as decision makers, we can also learn from them. It's always good when you know people's perspectives. And again, we must respect the views of the youth. A lot of youth are unemployed. He or she has completed university, has no job, languishing in the various homes. How do we get them to be useful citizens? We can only do so when we listen to them and come up with creative ideas so that policymakers can put together, policies that will be youth-friendly, for them to also have something to do. And this is where I think my government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is doing very well with these youth in agriculture. It is tailored to make sure any youth who is interested in pursuing agriculture as a function or a job will be given an incentive to go into agriculture. Then we had the NAPCO project, where the youths were trained in various fields and then employed by the government. So it's all about sitting down, thinking through the problems of the youth and coming up with lasting solutions that will help the youth to also make a living and also be useful citizens within their environment. So for me, it's a whole issue that needs to be discussed thoroughly, and then we all come up with answers so that it will help develop the youth. They are our future leaders. Thank you.